So in the last session, we have done up with these tools. I mean, like text tool also, we have talked something about how to type, how to make it glimpse means what, where to find the glimpse, and that's all in the text. And one more things we have forgot to speak about the text. Like one particular style could be saved. So now we are learning about text styling. So in the Windows menu, we can find one option called type. Inside that, we got an option called character style. So character style is options which record the font family, size, colors, and all things which could be changed at any time instantly to hundred of text together which has been applied that style. Example, so we are creating a style over here. So this is the style which we have generated. You can make a double click so it will apply over here. Now the same text family has been used here and with some other name. And the next product name has been changed like this. And now the client speaks like we don't like this font, some other fonts to be there. So going to this individually changing it takes more time. So at that time, as if we got to know these are all applied to this particular style, have a double click and switch to the style here, anything you want. And instantly you can find the reaction there on the screen to all the fonts. So this is the benefit of using character style, which allow the artist to modify all the text together instantly, the style, color, and all. Size, color, style, all the things can be changed at a times through the help of a character style. So hope we have understood now what is called character style and how to use it. It's okay. Same thing we can adopt to the paragraph styles. So if you create a paragraph styles, and we have understood in the last session, like the paragraph does have space between the lines, indent, leading, all these technical term, line between space. So all these things we can able to get it saved for permanently, and you can apply that to any particular form, like text box. So let us take example. We have designed something over here, and we have changed it to any other things. And later on, we'll feel like it is not what we are looking. We need this type of styles. So here we can see instantly it is can change. Fine then. This particular information will help you out if in your syllabus in design is there. Later on, this two session, whatever we have learned in Illustrator, is going to take a vital role in design. Because in design is a software which is layouting for 100 pages, 200 pages, 500 pages book are set up, and instantly they will ask to get changed the headlines, newspaper. So 20, 30 pages and all the headlines of a similar style. So suddenly they ask to get it changed, then how it could be done through the character style or the paragraph style. So hope we have understood one of the extra options related to the type. Yesterday we have learned few of things. Today we have added a few more. So let us make a note regarding the text. What are the things we have understood till now? What are those? Path on text. Save text. Normal text. Paragraphic text. Vertical text. Horizontal text. Just scribbling on the screen to get you refresh. These many things we have learned. And as per the requirement, you can change. Glimpse. Next, create outline. Right. So where to use what? That depends. But yes. And check spelling. Check spell is the option in the edit menu. So this is important note to be done. Almost all the things you'll find in type menu, but it is there in a edit menu. Now the windows which is used like menus, which are the menus used for text? Yes, edit menu, type menu, and windows menu. The three windows has been used for text. So here check spell is there here, and rest of the things are here. And in Windows you'll find character palette and text, character palette and character style. So the all the options we have understood extra. Character style, paragraph style, character window. So I'm just magnifying what are the things you have learned, and you can recheck does these options are known to you or not, and check which options to be get used. So at a stretch we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 different options and 3 different menu are used in it. Okay, but except to that, what are the text we are finding out in the market? They avoid to do use all these things. They start up making their own text, film, posters, and all. We find they are all creative text, which is not in text family. So own text are formed in two different manner. Either they use the grid and make the basic object to get place and form a text. Second, brush, they create innovative brushes and get the alphabet to be drawn on that brush. And the third one, they use physical brush, physical paint brush. Here onwards, what are the things? It is digital, but here physical things will start up. And this is mostly used in high budget movies. So, conclusion, what you have seen, we have learned a lot of things, but while coming to the practical, they start up using physical paintbrush because physical artists are very artistic. They make the freehand drawing, freehand drawing. So you can see highly specializations can be done in every topic. So we have just touched with the text here. For each topic, again, this kind of arrangement are there. So as per your interest into concern, yes, you can go for specializations. Freehand drawing, calligraphy drawing. They draw the things with pen, with black and white, black color in white paper. They scan it up and they trace it up. So that's what the text, whatever we are seeing on the film poster is done. It is not directly the work of your text. Yes, this is one of the things. And the next, specialization text, they download the text and load it up. So hope first degree, second, third, fourth degree level we can able to move. So hope we have got a glimpse like what are the things to be learned in future. So it is not like 30 days, 30-hour class can make all the game. Rest we have seen like these are all the things to be get done. Fine. So hope we have understood a brief about the text because text takes 70% of your screen is text. Text okay, then design. Almost we reach the information to the audience. Fine then. You can see a few options, glimpse and all. That's it up. Now we'll move to the hide option and the pen. Pen is again a wonderful thing and it is a tool, pen, which is there in Illustrator, Photoshop, After Effects, InDesign, Premiere. The same text pen tool is there in 5 different industry we can have to work. This is your photo industry, this is VFX industry, this is layout industry, this is video editing industry. Okay, so mean to say that if we are spending time on any one software in detail, then in 5 software we only need to learn. Same logic will be there, like 30-40% here and there, but almost like 50% handling of the pen is the same. So before starting this tool, we have exaggerated like how much time we are going to spend on this. It is 5:1. In 5 software, we won't need to spend the time. So the same Photoshop, if you have learned that pen tool has been finished, again you can see this is the same tool here. So let us go into detail. By default, the pen shows a star mark. It indicates that below to the pen, it does have a star mark. It indicates it is not started the work. It is going to start the work. But the time it click, now we don't find the star mark. That means somewhere a click has been happened. By looking to the cursor itself, we can able to understand pen has started up doing the work. So what we are learning now, cursor related to the pen tool and method of working with the pen tool. It is also an open way of making the line. And now click and we find a straight line forms and the points are called anchor points. At the last anchor point, you can find an inverted V mark. It indicates that it is the last point. And we can drag a anchor point there, a tangent over there. This is technically called as tangent, which is responsible to make the next click with a bend. So hope we have understood now how to make a straight line. What are the different cursors we have come across and what are those, what they speaks. Now hope we can able to make a note. Pen tool first come with a star mark, then pen tool come without any mark, then the pen tool come with an inverted V mark. So when it comes, what it speaks. As a technician, we need to understand because to help the technician, they have arranged all these things. And hope this is the start, this is the working condition, this is the end point, anchor point cursor. And it makes, what it makes? It makes tangent. So what is tangent? From the anchor point, we do have a straight line with a head that is called tangent. Why? It is to create a next point with a bend structure. If there is no tangent, there is no bend. So who forms the bend? This particular cursor anchor point, like cursor, makes the tangent by default while making. And where it comes in the end point. End point in the sense end anchor point. This is before start. Before start. This is while working. While work. So when does it comes? We have mentioned over here, and it forms the tangent. Now, once the bend is done, okay. Now click and drag will create again a bend. So there are two ways to get the bend. Before start making the path, you can make a bend, or after clicking the anchor point, you can make a bend while working. So click and drag, it creates a bend. And once a bend is there, then the next will always a bend, never a straight line. If you need to have a straight line, then move your cursor to the edge, find the same pen tool with a inverted V mark. Now before it was creating a tangent, it will cut a tangent now. So the same job, same option, same cursor does two kind of jobs. If nothing is there, it will create a tangent. If there already, then it will cut the tangent. So we have understood now the behavior of the pen tool and how does it function. Now what is the use of this pen tool? Okay, there are few tips and tricks are there. With holding the shift button, we can make the straight. Even if you click here and there, doesn't matter, it will make the straight. And coming to the first point, it will close the path. So hope we have understood now how to make a shape. And yes, reflection tool. We have learned the reflection tool. By the O, we can get the reflect and form it up. So here we have just entered into a little artistical part. Now switch to the grid points. Now take the pen tool and start placing the uh, clicks. Switch to the view menu, snap to grid, so it will not allow us to do the mistake also. Right, so we have seen now how to make a shape out of the pen tool by the help of your grid. And then rest of the things are reflection and rotations. Reflection is the keyboard shortcut O, or else you can find it out here. Click there and hold the Alt button to get a duplicate, and hold the Shift button to get it accurate. So hope we have understood how to make a symmetrical shape out of so. And it can be controlled by the pathfinders. By overlapping them, we can get it close, or close the shapes. Select, close. And the same job, hold the off, go to the top, mix it down. So we start with this very simple shape, then later on only the arrangement, reflection, rotation, hold the Alt and get this shape. So here we have seen how easily we can draw the shapes and rotation. While rotating, hold the Alt button and the Shift button and get them close. So it's an easier way to get a radial design. And yes, and place it up and leave. Alt is set to get a duplicate. And here, instead of merging, we can able to let us fill the color so we can see what is the result. There is two shapes, one above to the other. Now the common area we want to get subtract. So this is what we have used called exclude. Common area become subtract. And we need only the common area, then we can use this. So hope we have find how to add, how to intersect, and how to exclude. Now, this pathfinder is going to help us to combine the shapes. The same thing again we find here in the effect called pathfinder. Now we'll see what is the difference between that and this. Here we can use the same exclude. Go for OK. No, it didn't work. Select the two. Pathfinder. Just add. Apply new effect. Okay. Let us see inside the Windows appearance window. Here we find the bunch of effects which is working one above to the other. You can delete, exclude, add. Okay, let us group this and do the event. Edit, object, group. So hope we find a bigger action over here. What you have seen, the object remain the same. In group, you are using the effect directly. So at any time, we can able to get it, exclude, do all the events, and still your original product is there. That is the difference between applying the effect and directly applying the pathfinder. So hope we have understood. Once you are directly applying the pathfinder, the original gun. But if it is grouped and applied the effects through the effect menu, then at any time we can able to get that into the different action mode. Then what is the benefit? The benefit is, yes, we can duplicate this. Control C, Control F. And on the top who is there, that you can change to subtract mode. So there are two events, one above to the other. And the below event, we can change the color. Is it okay? So these kind of effects could be done instantly. And this one, we can able to have the white color and change the thickness. Is it okay? How does the pathfinder can able to help us? We have seen it, and sometimes it is not allowing us to select that because exactly on the same place it is there. So here the selection problem comes. Now you can switch to the select and ask to the software next object below. What we have asked, select the next object below. Then it helps to select it automatically without clicking. So here we have understood again one option, how to use the selection below selection up with a keyboard shortcut, Control Shift close bracket, open bracket. So hope we have understood how we can make the cutting automated and get it saved with original product remaining undisturbed. Original product is still there at any time. Any out of these two can be changed with color, with size, with anything, with different mixing modes. Now it is in subtractive, divide. So you can see this many operation can be done, which is making the design to go into the next height, and still the original is untouched. Original object is untouched. Just we have taken a little more time over here. Though it is looking the same, it is not the same. The flexibility is different, and the remodification becomes different. Once you are applying Pathfinder, then it is one-time fix. Later on, cannot be modified, permanently applied. But the same thing can be done from effect menu, condition apply. It should be in a group format. So the conclusion, what we have understood, what are the basic things we are learning? The object is not done in the basic format. This is the conclusion. How does it look? Starter always try in that manner and it gets succeed, but modification cannot be done. That's why industry doesn't accept it. It cannot be done in time. So it's always better to understand the first method and the second method. The second method is used in commercial format. So hope whatever I'm talking is reaching to you in that, because I suffered a lot in the initial stage. What does it looks? We have started out in doing that. Then suddenly the customer has to change. So no change is happen in the first way. Again, you need to start. So this problem should not occur to you in that angle I'm speaking. Fine then. So what are the failures I do have in my life that should not occur to you in that angle I'm speaking? Now the next. See, this is the line, right? Line can be done in 10 different ways here itself. Then which method to use when? Line can be done by the pen tool, line can be done by the rectangle, line can be done by pencil and by the line tool. So this does matter. Now, if we need to make a curvical structure, right? So now we are into the next level of the software. We are going to in the edge part of the software. So it is a little creative to talk. So if you need to have a shape like this, then which is the better way to draw this? So we can switch to the text tool. Have a click, write down S, get it okay, change this size once more, right? We need this surface. What you can do? Create outline. Already you have learned create outline. Why I have done this? Because to get this shape. So instead of drawing that, break it up first and now delete. So select this and delete. Unwanted things are deleted. So hope we got the logic why we are doing this. Because rather than drawing this shape, we can start making it the shape from these shapes. Sometimes it looks crazy, but you can understand what I mean to say this. So this is a shape created from the text rather than creating it, because it is already defined and we only do work more. So hope this logic is clear and you can make it thick and thin and change the thickness. So the structure is there inside the predefined shapes, and that could be used up. Just we have done a option like a work called deleting. We have just done a work called delete, and this shape is auto generated. Logo making and all things. At this place, we can use this. So hope I am reaching you. So it looked like the artist has created this shapes, but in fact it is a predefined shape. Because it is predefined, it is more artistic. Already they have taken time to get it in a symmetric way. Because now the snapper is on, so it is not allowing us to get it in place. No issues. We can move it to the place and get it drag and place. So hope we have understood how to get them errands. Making logo okay. So make the shape from the text rather than creating a shape. Making a circular shape, getting it cut. Start using all the alphabet is not an alphabet for you. It is just a shape. You can do magic. Control J is to join the things. Okay, so sometimes it's not allowing me, so we can select this too and ask for joining. Still, like we need to see like whether it's 1 point or 2 point. It should join. To join, you must select 2 point and point. And same path cannot be. Maybe like it is not allowing me because of some other reason. Get it in the form and check does it is a single line or a double line. So they are like practical problem. Say I'm trying 3 4 times, it is not happening. That means there is some extra points are there which is not allowing me get the snapper off. Okay, I'll check and let you know, but this should not happen because two lines join by default. If it is not two line, it will not join. So hope you understood. Like even we are cutting this from a line, so there may be like double anchor point or somewhere something is there which is not allowing us to get it join, or else it should join. So control Y, yes, control Y is a option which allows us to see the point in detail. Still, so you can see this kind of practical problem are there. I'm not finding out what is the a real problem on it. So I'm stopping and showing on live this because this kind of challenge will come to you, and at that time we need to get it fight because this line is not created normally. If it is done normally, then there is no problem. But it has been created from some other shapes like text. So at that point, maybe like some anchor points are not allowing. Get okay ungroup. Whenever you see a option is coming ungroup, that means it is a grouped object somewhere. Does it okay? On your front, we have taken this much of time because this kind of problem will come up whenever we are doing it in an abnormal way. So what we can see, this is a grouped object. So grouped object never mix. Give a right click and ungroup it. Then just check again, it is showing something. It is not a normal object. Release compound path. Then it becomes normal one. So this many inside operations are there. If this is get reflected. Now try to mix these two, join. Now it is joined. So what we have seen here, how to fight out the problem. So on your front, the things are happen. It looks normal, but it is not a normal object because you can find a ungroup option over here. That means it is definitely a grouped object. So get it ungroup. And we can switch to the preview mode where you can see the object in color. Again, release compound path. If it is a normal object, then it doesn't give a option called release compound path. That means somewhere compound is there. Compound means is again a group things, release. Then it becomes a normal object. So once the object become normal, then it start reacting with the other ones. So hope we have understood how to sort out a problem. This is a great thing we have learned here. So whenever we are making any object and you are trying to join, if it is not joining, makes your, it is there in two format. Either it is a grouped object or it is a compound object. Then though it is looking normal, it is not allowing it to join. If it is group, then ungroup it. If it is a compound, then release it. So we'll see about the compound object later on, but one of the options you got to know, compound object can be release, group object can be on group. Then after the joining option will work. After ungrouping, the join will work out. So hope this is the learning happen. And two things we have learned here, how to convert the text into object and how to use the shape of the text in various purposes whenever we need a highly complex structure like U. So bend and all things are there. So which font family is along a good U that you can find it out, and let us go for use that. Control T is a command which allow us to go for all caps, and we find the shape is ready for us. Give a right click and switch to the create outline, and rest of the things are only to get it delete. So set it. We need the outer surface, then this much of things to get out. So hope we have seen now how to make a bend line with the help of your text. Now it's the time to go check does it is a single line or a group. It is a group line. Get it on group. Maybe it is group in by default of its own or anything it is, because it is typed, no? So they have created in different calculation, get it released. Now it becomes independent product. Once it is independent product, then yes, it could be used up in later on with applying different shapes. And now change the thickness. So we've seen how these are working. So this is quite practical because these are all the things to be get asked, and we are making that as out and get it clear. Get this out. Now the same. Same pen tool with one button click and get it filled. Is it okay? Now get it aligned. Yes, already we have learned. So what you've seen, this is created from U, not from any tool. U is a predefined shape. So let us start connecting ourselves very fastly to the predefined text shapes. Text should not be a text for you. You are an artist and you can see the other side of your text. For the public, it is just alphabet. It is a shape for you only. Hope this design is understandable. And instantly you can able to get it free, and instantly you can able to get it apply this profile. Fine. So S is a curvical structure, U is a curvical structure. Already it is there, and million of fonts are there, million of style band are there. Except to this, what is there more? Already you have learned glimpse. So whenever you get time, yes. Spend time on glimpse. 70% of your design is already designed by the font family. Only we need to know where to get it. You see how to filter out. Here you can find some of the filtering process. So you can adopt any of the filter process here and go for entire fantasy. So these many font family are there, and in each font family, hundred of designs are already there. And exclusive font family for the design is wingdings. So get it use, right? And the text could become by taking text tool, click over here, one form just, and then after what, get it, create outline and reverse. Any highlight features are there, you want to, and it is to be get exaggerated. So you want to add up some extra features, right? Or else you want to add something extra designs over to this. So let me find out some stars or anything to get club them together. Yes, it is possible. You can club extra features. Click, double click, okay, down, select, sorry, create outline. Instantly it makes the bounding box, get it small and join them. So how to join? The 2s extra part, if you need to cut, select these two and move to what, pathfinder, get it break, switch to this, ungroup, design, out, select, join. It's hope we have understood here how to modify the shape and create a new shape and get it go into the flow. Is it clear now? Paint. So instantly we can make the forms from the form. So what is to be get masterized at every free of your free times, switch to the glimpse and spend time on the glimpse. And it cannot be done while the client is sitting in front of us. It can be done in your free times. So these many shapes are ready. Copyright, trademark, everything directly there. Just drag and drop or take your text tool and click. Symbols, icons, thumbnail, emojis all are available predefined. Without internet you can do work. No internet required. To get the symbol. So hope this is clear. This is clear. Check to the option. What you have seen. Predefined design is ready. To draw this, how much time it takes? Or to search in the net and get it placed, again it takes time. Again, if you get it also, that is in which format? Image format. Now it is vector format. So you can see it can be pasted, you can be placed in any particular size, either in a visiting card, brochure, leaflet, or on a t-shirt. Come out. But what is the difficulties here? What I faced, like how to remember the things. Million are there, and that was the trouble, first and last trouble. And the solution you got to know with time. I got to have it. Okay, wingdings is symbols. Only 10 times you need to get it into the habit and it come up. This is a rough idea I got, but there could be a specialized idea to remember all these things also. Fine then. So let's move. So there is no end for every subject. You can go to the any questions. Yes. Yes, yes. We can add photo inside the design. So we'll be coming Emerald. Uh, Now we'll be switching to the next higher topic, clipping mask and all things. It can be used as a mask and you can place anything inside it. Okay, fine. Let's move into the next tool. Sometimes I go deep and take your more time. So hope pen tool, text tool, all the things are under your control. Then at the last bunch over here, few tools available. Already we have learned live paint, live, am I right now? Shape builder tool. It helps to do what? Take a new file, just check how does the shape builder tool help us. Select all the things and switch to the shape builder tool. Hotkey, Shift M, and it allows us to cut the things. If multiple objects are selected, it starts reacting the shape. And extra part could be cut holding the alt drag out. So hope we can see how fastly the tool is working to cut the unnecessary things. Once again, check to the skin. So only we need this much of area and none of the area is required outside. Select all, shape builder tool, hold the alt button, get it minus, drag like this over. How fast it is? And then after it is independent, you can able to get it close. Yes, select this, go for right click and switch to the option called join. Join and join. Get it close, fill the color now. How fast the work is. Hope the example is understandable. I'm closing all the things and let us go in a practical manner. So let us break a circle into multiple part. Take these things and get break. Select all, switch to the side builder, hold the alt button, drag it out, get done. Hope this is a format to cut the extra part. It does not cut the photograph, but the shape, but we cut the extra length. No need to make anchor point, click there, get it, click, select that, bend it, cut it, doesn't require. And anyhow, this is there to make a cut later on to this product by hooping divide object below. Okay, it is very cut to cut, so it doesn't work out. Yes. So what we have seen, how to cut the extra shapes out of the box. Selecting all, just drag. Next, same tools, other use. Select and get it, click. 1, 2, 3, out. So fast. Second use, we've seen this. Now the third, 1, 2, 3. This is the input and this is the output. Take the shape, hold the alt, get it minus. Even it is cutting to the shape, even it is cutting to the open shapes, and even it is cutting independent. Subtraction, dividing, and the next beauty is here. By default, it joins. Shape builder tool, use. It break 1, 2, 3. On click, it divides. On drag, it joins. On alt and drag, it subtract. Subtract, adding, dividing. Tools remain the same. What is the tool name? Shape builder. Now, live paint bucket selection tool.
సార్ ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ సార్.
Tell me.
సార్ మనం డివైడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ప్లేసెస్ ఏమి చేంజ్ చేయకుండా డివైడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇండివిజువల్ కలర్స్ అప్లై చేయొచ్చా సార్?
చేయొచ్చు.
ఒక్కసారి
Yes. Now select this, get it, shape builder 1, 2, 3. డివైడ్ అయిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ ఒకటి సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి, ఒక కలర్ చేంజ్ చేయండి. And to find the gaps, we can make this stroke to turn into white and get the thickness to rise. It create a like impulse on the audience, like it is moved, but it is not moved.
సార్ ఒక్కసారి స్ట్రోక్ డిజేబుల్ చేయరా సార్ ప్లీజ్?
Stroke none chala.
ఎస్ సార్, నన్ను చేయండి సార్.
నన్ను చేస్తే అది పక్కన ఉంటుంది.
ఒక్కసారి జూమ్ ఇన్ చేయరా సార్ ప్లీజ్.
ఆ,
ఓకే. దీని ఓకే.
ఆ, చెప్పండి చెప్పండి చెప్పండి. సో దర్ ఇస్
యాక్చువల్లీ
నో
మళ్ళీ
గ్యాప్.
దీని మీద ఇంకొక ఏమంటారు డిజైన్ డ్రాగ్ చేస్తే ఏమంటారు సైడ్ కానీ దాని పైనుంచి కానీ ఆ పార్ట్ ఏదైతే డివైడ్ చేసామో అది కూడా ఇండివిజువల్ గా కనిపిస్తుంది సార్ అది.
ఇమేజా?
దీనిని లేదు సార్, మనం ఇప్పుడు పెన్ టూల్తో కానీ లేదంటే పెన్సిల్తో కానీ ఒక
ఆ,
షేప్ కట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాం.
ఆహా,
నేనేమంటున్నానంటే లైక్ ఇప్పుడు విజిటింగ్ కార్డ్ డిజైన్ చేసేటప్పుడు నాకు ఒక షేప్ కావాలి. అప్పుడు
ఓకే.
నేను పెన్ టూల్తో డ్రాగ్ చేసిన తర్వాత దాన్ని డివైడ్ చేస్తున్నాం. అప్పుడు
ఆహా,
ఇండివిజువల్ గా కలర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తున్నాం.
ఆ,
అగైన్ మళ్ళీ బాటమ్ లో డిజైన్ డ్రాగ్ చేస్తుంటే అవి ఈచ్ పార్ట్స్ గా కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. అది ఒక్కటిగా అవ్వట్లేదు. నేను ఒక్కసారి షేర్ చేయమంటారు సార్ నాకు ఫైల్ అది.
జస్ట్ you can send the file and I'll see and get you revert.
ఓకే సార్.
You can I'm available with WhatsApp. Just note
ఎస్
down
సార్,
everyone. My
థ్యాంక్
my
యూ సార్.
number is 9347321910.
ఎస్ సార్ ఆల్రెడీ.
You can WhatsApp me that file so that I can download it and see it up. Uh, so this WhatsApp number. So we can help each other on digital. That's it. So
సార్ అలాగే మనం ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఒక లోగో క్రియేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత
uh,
కస్టమర్ కి ఏ సైజ్ కావాలంటే ఆ సైజ్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఇస్తాం. బట్ వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు విజిటింగ్ కార్డ్ లో స్మాల్ సైజ్ ఉంటుంది, హోర్డింగ్స్ లో వాళ్ళు పెద్ద సైజ్ యూస్ చేస్తారు. బట్
uh,
అలా అన్నప్పుడు మనం ఒకటే సైజ్ లో వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తాం కదా సార్, వాళ్ళు ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమైనా క్వాలిటీ ఏమైనా తగ్గుతుందా సార్ అది?
no. If you are sending this illustrator file, no,
ఓకే.
ఈ ఫైల్ మనం పంపిస్తుంది అంటే if customer does have illustrator, he can able to enlarge to
ఓకే.
any
ఓకే.
extension. Quality will never get down. But if you are giving in JPEG format, then it doesn't work out.
ఓకే.
అప్పుడు
మరి
ఏమవుతుంది, క్వాలిటీ తగ్గిపోతాయి. సో కస్టమర్కి రెండు ఫైల్ ఇవ్వాలా, ఒకటి ఇల్లుస్ట్రేటర్ ఫైల్, ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఫైల్, ఒకటి జెపెగ్ ఫైల్, మళ్ళీ ఒకటి ఈపీఎస్ ఫార్మాట్లో పంపించాలి. ఈపీఎస్ ఫార్మాట్ ఏమో ఉంటే అది ఇల్లుస్ట్రేటర్ లేదు కూడా ఏదో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఉంటే ఆ సాఫ్ట్వేర్లో ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే. ఓకే. అప్పుడు
ఈపీఎస్
ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ గానీ డిక్రీజ్ గానీ చేయొచ్చా సార్ సైజ్ అనేది?
ఈపీఎస్ ఫార్మాట్లో ఏమంటే ఇది ఒక వెక్టర్ ఫార్మాట్, ఇది ఇల్లుస్ట్రేటర్ కూడా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది, మరి కోరల్ డ్రాలో కూడా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే.
అంటే ఏదో వెక్టర్ గ్రాఫిక్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్లో అది ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. లేదు అంటే పీడిఎఫ్లు పంపించాలి. సో పీడిఎఫ్ ఈజ్ అగైన్ ఏ బెస్ట్ క్వాలిటీ ఫార్మాట్ టు గో ఫర్ డిఫరెంట్ ప్రింట్ సైట్స్.
ఓకే.
ఎస్, ఇట్ ఈస్ అ నైస్ క్వశ్చన్ బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ప్రాక్టికల్. కస్టమర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళే టైంలో ఈ ప్రాక్టికల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది. Yes, making is different and supplying the output in different file format is different. I hope these things are clear, right? Will I move to the next?
Yes, sir.
Now, light paint bucket help us to fill the color inside the closed set created by the open set. This looks like a closed set, but it is not a closed set. Just it is a arrangement done by the open sets to have a shape of fill, but there is no fill here. At this time, sometimes client asks to fill the color here. Now, this tool is going to help us. That is called light paint. Step number 1, select the all object, go for light paint, hotkey K. Now, the time we are moving on to this screen, it doesn't record, but the time you click, it starts reacting. Able to see? Yes. That means light paint start interacting. Now switch to the color, which color we want, and get it filled. So after light paint objects start interacting with this, it is not a normal object. It doesn't select and get it delete. You can see it make it move. From this point onwards, if you need to cut, then it doesn't work out at any direct selection tool. We need to switch to the next tool available, light paint selection tool, Shift L. It allows us to select the extra part. Then whatever we want, we can do that. We can get it, delete, then after, yes. So hope we have understood now how does this light paint help us to fill the color inside the closed set created by the open sets. Hope it is clear. And now we can artistically work on circle. So this is the time you can fill the color whatever you like here. So these are all the closed set created by this open set, and we have understood now light paint can able to help us. Switch to the color one, switch to the color next, and switch to the color the next one. After this job is done, yes, it is a time to get it subtract the all the things. By one command you can do this. Expand is a command. There are two ways to get it separate. So let us have this one, have a duplicate, have a duplicate. Now the first one, this is not a normal object, this is called light paint object. And whenever we are selecting any light paint object, on the option bar you can find an option called expand. Once you turn that into expand, it turns into a normal object. Give a right click and ungroup. And after ungroup, yes, we can get the skeleton and the object separate. And then after ungroup and get it separate. So this is a format by going through the expand command. And the next one, take the light paint object and get it break. Oh, sorry, light paint object, select, delete, delete. This is another way to get that delete. And then after yes, we want to get it separate. Again, we need to go through expand command and ungroup and get the separate. So hope we have understood the same thing in a two different manner. Light paint selection and cut, and expand and cut directly. So your skeleton and product get out immediately. So where it is used, this is a option we have seen, but let us see some cloth design. So this kind of very heavy structures of cloth are there, where you can find multiple colors on every part. So you can see the lehengas and all things are very colorful, and at every place they ask to place different color. So first of all, make it cross to each other. Second, select all. Third, light paint. Switch this one, two, three, four. Just go on clicking, because later on we know how to ungroup and divide and get it separate. Once it's separate, then yes, you can fill anything you want. Expand, ungroup, get the product out. So easy. And here we know what to do. We do have a stroke and a thickness, get them separate filling, and ungroup, select a random product and change the color. Right? So we have seen now how to change the color randomly. Okay. So who help us to do this? Light paint object. So hope these three options are clear. Now the next option, this is a special option, which is not in other tools. Till now we have seen the grid horizontal and vertical, but if you need to have a perspective grid, then you can switch to the option called Prospective Grid tool. Shift key, then a very big window pop-ups. Nothing to get worried. It is there to help us only to make the base product to place there, basic product, rectangle circles. Now there are three buttons here. Which side we want to get perspective to place, you can get it active. This is also under your control by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can say 1, 2, 3, left, down, right, left, down, right, like front, top and front and back, left and right, top and like down can be controlled on this grid. So let us start with this. Make the product. Yes. What you see now? Prospectively, the line is getting small. Now come to this side, get a house design very easily. And get this and make the flooring design, rolls and all are ready. After the job is done, get it closed. How to close this? Cancel. How to close this? Make sure you are onto the tool and come over here, and there is a finger button comes, get it closed. So hope we have seen now how to make a prospective design with the help of this. Again, you can switch to this, and next level construction can be start. And here we need to make some ceiling kind of thing. Again, come down here and get it up. So it depends like how artistically we are thinking and getting only the box to place, rake of the building, right? Just to show you like you can make the perspective easy. So one front bringing, so here we need to bring some front elevations. The house is elevated, and the next building will start over here next. So hope we can see if this option is not there, then to make the structure, how much time it takes. We can do it up, but it takes more time. So this is the uniqueness of Illustrator. Only we need to control three-side form on our brain. In brain, we need to record what is left, what is right, what is up and down. And rest of the things are arrangement. The projection of the buildings and all things can be generated in this format. On my perspective, your perspective will match automatically. Only we need to drag the lines and get it placed. And then after, yes, coloring and all things are under your hand. It's done. Below to the ground level and above to the ground level. Also, you can able to design three perspective formats. So switch on to this. You can move it down. So this is a reference line for you, and you can move to any extension you want. Above the horizon, how does the building looks like? Below to the horizon, how does the building looks like? Ground level. This is your ground level. Above the ground level and below the ground level, and above to the horizon eye level. This is your eye level. Below to the eye, roads and all things to be sold. You can make the perspective go down. And as per the placement only, the design will form. This is the reference line for you. So it is not like the all the object will form in that manner. This is a reference point. Even on this point also, you can go below to the ground level. Hope we have understood now how does 3-point perspective works. Left two parallel line close here, right two parallel line close here, and this also a parallel line closing on the other end. So this makes 3-point perspective format. And all the things you can learn it from the art theories and all things, and make some diploma in art. So they teach all perspective in a very detailed manner. Because yes, it's not the software which makes all the things. Beyond to the structure, software a lot of things to learn that makes it fine. So hope we have understood how to handle this grid first, then placement of your subject. The basic first. This is what a thing to note. Basic steps could be arranged. Okay, this is a wonderful tool which make your artwork to look 3D. If we start up practicing on this perspective, even a small box makes a different output because it is not flat. No competition at all in designing field. No experience count here. Your art is liked by the people. 10-year experience person doesn't stand beside you. You can bid to the next height level, salary and remuneration also. That is the beauty of this field. So every brain is wandering. You can take the maximum profit of it. Fine. So let's move to the next page. Hope this is clear. I've rushed the subject a little faster because we need to cover a lot. Task of the day: make a building structure and give it to me. Right? एक छोटा सा बॉक्स बनाओ नहीं तो एक छोटा सा बिल्डिंग बनाओ और मुझे भेजो. Okay ना? I changed sorry. Then we'll see like to what extension you can modify. Fine. Then below tools again hide. Till now we have seen the flat colors, right? Making a single color to fill, or like sometimes a gradient. But we'll see how does you can fill the mixed colors. Okay, gradient in detail and mix color in detail. The tool we will be learning is mesh tool, and we'll close now. So already time was over. Sorry, time over. Like the next page is ready. Tomorrow we'll see with this blend tools. The summary of the class, we have learned more about prospective grid and the textual in detail, making sets, what is filter pathfinder and what is normal pathfinder, where to use that and where to use this, what is the limitation of pathfinder direct tool, what is the advantage of the pathfinder effect tool, and what is step builder tool, and what is light paint tool. Okay, I'm closing now. I will meet you in
Yes,
the
sir.
next session with the
Thank
head
you,
up.
sir.
Prasad, okay, I'm downloading your files and I'll check and let you know. Even you can ping me up.
Yes, thank you, sir.